Now, the earth is a very beautiful place that people should be aware of, okay? To me, awakening also means that coming to know that this earth is not how the world has presented it, okay? That this earth is peaceful, is still beautiful, is still loving, and as awakened souls on a conscious journey, we need to raise our vibration, okay? We don't need to be at pressure, we don't need to be at stress, we don't need to be at a point of competition. That is where they get most of you, right? When your mind is away from self and you are out there trying to chase, okay, instead of you to be on a certain attraction frequency. Now listen, you were not brought forth here by the mother to work 7 to 5. You didn't come on earth to work. You didn't come on earth to be working for a system, okay? I told you that you can't find God in a realm where you are paying to exist or you are paying to live. You can't see godliness at a place where you are on bills. Listen, forget about the concrete idea of God that they've given to you. I've been saying many times on my own platform that this whole Yahweh consciousness thing is to just keep the people in a certain timeline. They just need to be marking time, right? So 365 days is part of the programming. We sacrifice, we celebrate festivals, our sins are forgiven, right? That kind of rubbish, okay? So it doesn't make them responsible. They will always be seekers, they will always be dependents, okay? They are always dependent on a certain image, okay, to solve their problems for them, to give them what they want. But they've forgotten that this earth plane is a plane where we are living as deities and gods and we are making life happen. You are the real cell phone giving life. I told you that you are the one that is charging the phones, right? Because you are a battery, you are a powerhouse. So when you begin to know this reality, it shifts you into your creation. You came to create. You didn't come to work for something. You didn't come to work for an entity. You didn't come to serve an entity. We came to serve our souls. We came to serve our souls. And your ancestors knew this secret, so they became powerful. The only way we can activate our power is to serve our soul, shift our minds off from this world, okay, and then come into self and soul. Trust me, the day is for singing, the day is for dancing, the day is for planting, right? It's like this. The day is for enjoyment, it's for pleasure, right? It's for rest, it's for creation, it's for flourishing, it's for abundance, okay? The patriarchy system doesn't want you to be rich because they know that to be rich is actually to begin to serve your soul, is to begin to create. They know that riches are coming from creation. They don't want you to be rich, but they are on there, giving you ways to be rich. Listen, there are no 100 ways to be rich, right? The term richness has to be redefined. First of all, being rich comes from a certain peace of mind, which the world can't get. The world is robbed from a certain peace, right? I told you that you can't find God in a realm where you are paying bills. So you should know that nobody is having peace of mind on the concrete. No single soul that lives on the concrete has got peace of mind until you begin to find your way in nature. It is the mother that can guarantee you the shalom. The shalom is not from Israel. When you come here, people are so stupid, right? they are even not learning. Okay, there are many people that are locked up in the Christian consciousness. Okay, this whole Christian religion thing, and they are still looking up to a certain Israel. My people here are stupid though. I stand with Israel, but they don't even know anything. They don't learn. They don't know that there is an ancient Israel, and there is this new age Israel. We have to come and tell them that this Israel as a country, right, that you see is not what even was told to you. The true Israel, the true Hebrew, the geographical location is not it. Right? Trust me, all these places that you see, they were native to even a certain culture, which was very natural. And they were all finding its route into Africa, where I am, where I is. So if you want to know the reality, the ancestral truth and reality, the true creator, we have to go to the land. We have to go to the earth. We have to connect with the earth. That's how we can find godliness. And we realize that we will roam and roam and roam, even though we are not in don't worry, but you will roam and roam and roam and roam and come back to self, come back to soul. Yes. So the people that are locked up in religion, they are just roaming. At the end of the day, it will come to themselves, and sometimes it gets too late for them, right? When they are in the casket, that's where they realize that they fucked up. In the casket, when they are buried and they are left alone in the earth, the mother comes to visit them and they are not worthy, because all their life they thought that godliness, there is a certain place up there that they are going to go or whatever. They are so much obsessed with the afterlife that they fail to enjoy this very thin present life. They fail to enjoy life because they are obsessed with a certain afterlife manipulation. When I die, where do I go? When I die, where do I go? You go into yourself. You go into self. But at that moment, it becomes too late, because when you were on this physical plane, you denied yourself. You denied yourself your own entry. And it's going to cost you. And you're going to learn the lessons the hard way. And that is why traumas will keep coming. Because the world is not learning the lessons. The world is not coming to see that life is not what they've been told. Listen, let me repeat this. You are not here to work from 7 to 5. You are not here to work. You are here to create, rest, and enjoy life. If you can't comprehend this, then you have to go another 40 years, right? Right? But you will compensate me, because this truth will be there, will be lying there for you, right? It is going to take you another 40 years, fine. Some people can't just come to the realization. They just can't come to the settlement that, okay, I am not to wake up with a certain alarm to join a train to go to work. It's like if they don't do these things, they don't feel they are living. That is manipulation. So people come to me and be like, so Nana, do you mean I should stop work and then stay at home and then not do anything? It's like, stay at home. Listen, some people are using 7 to 5 work to run away from depression, because it's like when they are there, they just can't do anything. They are programmed to work for something. They are programmed to work to be on 30 days. This thing is serious. Like their minds can't detach from the fact that they are made. Their minds cannot detach into the fact that they are made to rest, to be there and create. And this is the energy that people are using to actually party. So they work Monday to Friday. Friday is for party, weekends they party throughout. Because they just haven't got to the inner self system, that the culture is within them, and that life is not to wake up and rush, join train, go somewhere. Or life is not moving with friends, but life is knowing I and living. They just can't go into that solitude. Listen, trust me, it's a serious situation. No, people can't are running away from solitude. Their soul is calling them into a certain I and I. Mother wants to have a conversation with them, but they just don't want to come and sit by the table, at the table. But the mother is already seated, waiting for them. So they had to take you. They had to take you on a 40 years journey, which is, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If you open, I'll enter and come and dine with you. You see, there is a verse like that. This is a 40 years drama. Actually, it is the mother. The Jesus energy is the mother's energy, is the earth energy. They've changed your own story. It is the mother that is knocking at your heart. She stands at your heart knocking. That's darkness. I'm telling you the reality. It's darkness. That's why I'm saying that if you put me into religion, I will come out changing your Bible for you, or changing your religious text for you, because that's it. Right? And I don't have that time. I would have rewrote the Bible for them, but I didn't come for that. Because trust me, the truth is always embedded in the heart. They just don't want to connect. I would have rewrote the Bible for you. I would change the characters and put in the right characters for you, and change many things, so for your sanity. I know people do translations and they have their translations, but this translation I'll bring to you will be a translation that is from a certain ancient ancestral inspiration. So I can rewrite the Bible in an ancestral inspiration for you. Yes. But that is not my main work here. Maybe some other time. Because it looks like people take things that are written seriously than when we come to tell them. Like they have to just go and see it written, because they were programmed with a certain school consciousness. Okay, there is a school consciousness. Okay, that is why they took you to school when you were young, so that you won't accept reality, so that you won't take reality. You only take that which is written serious. That's why somebody can hold the Bible like that. Oh wow, because the person has already been programmed to see reality from the text. But trust me, the text is all about your gen, and it's already inside you. What you are seeking for is already inside you. That godliness you are chasing after is already inside you. When you come on here, my people are gone. I stand with Israel, I stand with this. They are still locked up in a certain consciousness that, oh, Israel, they are manipulated. So they are still looking at it from the political grounds, from the a certain capitalist grounds. Right? They are still looking at it from the capitalistic grounds. So yes, we support this, we support Israel, we support this. Listen. But if you are looking at things right now as an awakened person, you will know that things are not the way you have been told. I said the true Israel is traced into Africa. It's not traced where you see it. The true Israel is traced into Africa. And Israel is simply the woman, the mother, being in the heart of the mother. They use the mother's energy to create even the political version of that Israel thing, the patriarchal version. That Israel that you see is patriarchy, is patriarchal system, is matrix, is capitalist, is problem. But the people don't want to be free. The people don't want to awaken. They are caught up in the timeline. When you come on here, they even how do they call it? Export stone from they spend money to pick stone from Israel. Like they went to Israel, that the country that they see there as that political country. They went there to buy stone. My people did that. This shows how they are caught up. They bought stone because they deem it holy. Stone that is in Israel is holy. But the stone, there is a big stone here, a big mountain here. That is not holy. But the stone from Israel is holy. Stones, just stone. And that is how stupid our people have become. If you like go and pick water from Israel, water, and come and sell it to the people that this is holy water, they will buy it. That is the state. My people. My people. Bring them suya from Israel. Suya. They like it. They fall for drama. They like drama. That is why I'm saying that you can't blame anybody for your state. The elite that you talk about. When you come here, our people are also saying that, and they came to take our gold. I said those rubbish, they should, or else I will place a spell on this whole nation. If I see anybody coming on this plane to be like they've taken gold or whatever, right now, what are you doing? Are you staying present? Are you wise now? The wise doesn't cry from the past. Doesn't cry. Doesn't do past cry. Whether they've taken it as your history says or not. Presently, what are you doing? For yourself, for your soul. Look at your life now. You are caught up in religion. There is nothing that can be done to your situation than to save yourself. I told you that there is no savior coming for you. Oh, come on. And I've told you godliness. I've told you that the creator is a woman and she lives in your soul. She is I. The higher consciousness that we talk about is the mother. We have to reach the higher consciousness. That's the mother. My people are gone. Oh, so I am here telling them about land, food, and skills. I was expecting that the so-called local authorities, they have seen me, they know me. I go to the towns, my wave is out. I raised the wave. When I said that the creator is a woman, when I gave them the truth, I also presented it in a language they can understand. They see me, they saw me, they know the wave. I told them land, food, skills. I was expecting the local authorities to connect with me and be like, okay, right now, what are we going to do with this thing you are saying? I think it's going to help the youth, because the youth are taken away. The youth are distracted because the youth are being programmed to see life from a false perspective. I told you that the youth, they need land. You go into the town when you see somebody struggling in life. Why? Because the person doesn't have grounding. The person is still paying for rent. How will you have peace when you pay? So when I raised this wave, I was expecting that they will connect with me and make sure that I have access to the lands and establish that sustainable reality that is going to keep many youth in a certain kind of living that will not make them spend anything. And I know that from there they can find awakening, because if you give them home and shelter, right, you've given them security, they are able to what? Ascend. They are able to reason, because their root is healed. Your crown will not be better if your root is not healed. The branches and the leaves of the tree will not be better if the root is having a problem. So when you fix your root, your head becomes stronger. When you fix your survival, when you fix your security, your crown, you see ascension. Your third eye. I told the people that the only way you can open your third eye is to create security, is to create your own survival. But they didn't listen to me. They are still on there visiting people, and they are using things to touch their forehead, and they are using some no, they are so moving. They put powder in their nose, all in the name of opening third eye. But the person is so much yoked, embodied with the patriarchal system. How do you open your third eye on concrete? How do you open your third eye if you have not dissolved the concrete? How do you open your third eye if you are not making the effort to create? How do you open your third eye if you don't know the frequency, the true frequency of your soul? You have been programmed, you have been lied and manipulated for the drama and the theatrics. So they've lied to you about a certain soul travel. That there is a soul travel whereby they are going to give you something, and then you are going to gallivant. You will go and come back, and you will come into the patriarchy still. We don't open third eye with asra or something that they are going to put into your nose. No matter what they blow into your nose, your third eye will only open if your root is healed. And how do you heal your root? It's when you are on the land, because it is on the land that you are going to ground barefoot on your feet. When you have your land, right, you are going to open your third eye, because you shift yourself into creation and your third eye automatically opens. Then you begin to see your own truth. You begin to see the reality. The people don't want to go there, but they still want their third eye to open. So it's like building a castle in the air and there are no foundations. Density will expose you. Gravity will expose you. And that is what is going to happen. We've seen it in 2025. That a lot of things are being exposed. We are seeing the false people. We are seeing it. We are seeing the fake people. We are seeing it. We are seeing the false prophets. We are seeing it. We are seeing the liars. We are seeing it. We are seeing the gluttons. We are seeing it. We are seeing it. When you come here, they are falling for culture, but they don't want to face life. They don't want to see life. They don't want to be responsible. They just love culture, drama, festivals. That is what they want. Then they go back to their ways of destruction. They are destroying the earth because of a certain financial gains. They are exploiting because of a certain ego pursuit of wealth. Right? So they will learn the lesson the hard way. And these people too, you realize that they are very religious. The people that are destroying the earth, they are the same people that are in the religious centers. Because they've been lied to. They've been given a false idea of God. And it doesn't make them responsible. It makes them narcissists. A narcissist can't depend on himself. A narcissist is always looking for the people. A narcissist doesn't thrive alone. A narcissist is afraid of solitude. When a narcissist can't sleep, because sleeping is another form of solitude. After all the rantings and after all the shoutings in the day, night is telling you about solitude, and they can't rest. They can't rest. They can't sleep. Nightmares upon nightmares. because a lot is going on, and they've done a lot. They've manipulated, they've drained life force energy from the people, and they are exposed now. They can't do anything about the situation. I appreciate you all. It is up to us now, the ones that have seen the light, that have seen the truth, to go more into ourselves, to raise the love, to keep the love vibration on. The only way out is in. The only way we can ascend is to be in our heart. The only way we can ascend is to find our heart, connect to our heart. And that is how we are going to become better. I appreciate you all, and you can connect with me. Yes, check my description on YouTube, and every information is there. If you also want to support me, it's possible. Yes, check, the information is there. And also, if you have a way of maybe a platform that you are comfortable with that to support, I appreciate. My compensations are deserved, and it will surely come to me. It took you 40 years. Right? This is just random presentations of truth, and it's really going to help you in these times. You can like and share and subscribe. I am Nana Kwame Ochere, and we will continue with more. Yeah.